It all began like any other day online. A Canadian singer, relatively unknown, posted a video. Nothing flashy, no big production, no viral marketing. Just a raw performance, a voice, a microphone, and the emotion pouring out from someone who clearly loves music. At first, it barely registered. A few views here, a couple of likes there. Typical for any new upload. But then, something shifted. Filipinos stumbled upon it. And once they did, it was like a spark in dry grass. People started sharing it on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. But it wasn't just about sharing a cool performance. Something about the voice, the sincerity, the tone. It struck a chord. Comments began flooding in. This feels like, OPM. How can someone so far away connect so deeply? We need more of this. The reaction wasn't just viral. It was emotional. In the Philippines, music isn't just entertainment. It's storytelling. It's emotion. It's culture. And when someone outside the country resonates with that, it feels special, almost intimate. It's rare, and people noticed. Creators started making reaction videos. Fans began covering the songs. Some added their own twist, translating the emotion into their own language and context. One small video became a movement. The singer noticed too. At first, perhaps it was just numbers, views, likes, comments, but then messages poured in from fans all over the Philippines. Heartfelt messages, videos, covers, requests to visit. The realization hit. This wasn't ordinary. This was connection. And this is where things changed. The singer responded, not with a pre-written statement, not with a commercialized approach, just gratitude. A simple acknowledgement of the fans and their support. That response alone elevated the connection. Fans didn't just feel seen, they felt appreciated. The story then shifted from a viral moment to a relationship. People started introducing the singer to their friends. "Have you heard this voice?" they asked. "It's unreal, so pure. You have to listen." Streams grew organically. More covers, more reactions, more love. It's important to pause here and reflect. Viral moments happen every day online, but very few leave a lasting impact. The difference here was authenticity, sincerity, the fact that the singer didn't try to manipulate or sell anything. Just talent, just emotion. Fans felt it, and the singer felt them back. That mutual recognition is what made this story extraordinary. Beyond social media, the singer started exploring the Filipino culture through their interactions. Interviews, fan messages, live streams. They learned not just about the country's love for music, but also its warmth and loyalty. The singer started feeling like part of something bigger than themselves, and fans reciprocated. It became a cultural bridge. Now imagine this: a young artist, thousands of miles away, connecting deeply with an entire nation. And the conversations it sparked. Music influencers analyzed the voice. Reaction channels covered every detail: the tone, the range, the emotion. Fans dissected every part of the performance, creating content after content. And here's the fascinating part. The singer didn't just become popular. They became part of a community. Fans didn't treat the singer as a stranger. They treated them as someone who belonged. And that's rare. Viral content is temporary, but genuine connection lasts. Soon, the narrative expanded beyond social media. Local media in the Philippines picked up the story. Radio stations played the song. Interviews were requested. Even mainstream outlets were curious about why a Canadian artist had touched so many Filipino hearts. The story became about more than just the singer. It became about the magic of music crossing boundaries. The singer embraced it, not arrogantly, not with a sense of entitlement, but humbly, understanding that talent can open doors, but connection keeps them open. They started sharing more content, behind the scenes, personal stories, live performances tailored for the Filipino audience. And this is the key lesson for anyone watching. Virality can happen to anyone, but impact? That takes emotion, authenticity, and sincerity. Numbers don't create legacy. Feeling does. As time passed, more collaborations started to emerge. Filipino musicians reached out, wanting to create music together. Fans suggested covers and duets. The singer didn't just perform, they participated, engaged, and celebrated the culture that embraced them. It became a shared journey, not a one-sided phenomenon. By now, what started as a simple performance had grown into a full-blown movement. It was inspiring. It was uplifting. It wasn't just about a Canadian singer going viral. It was about humanity connecting across borders, about music reminding us that emotion doesn't need translation. In the Philippines, people continue to share, react, and sing along. The singer keeps responding with gratitude, and the story keeps unfolding. Because one honest performance can ripple outward, changing lives, touching hearts, and creating connections that last far longer than any algorithm could. This is why the story matters. It's a testament to what happens when sincerity meets opportunity, when raw talent is met with genuine appreciation, when music is treated not as content, but as a bridge, a conversation, a connection. And as we look forward, the singer continues to grow. Not because of marketing, not because of trends, but because of human connection. And that's a lesson for every artist, every creator, every listener. Authenticity wins. Connection lasts. Emotion travels farther than any strategy. So next time you watch a video online, think beyond the likes, the shares, the numbers. Ask yourself, does this touch the heart? Does this resonate? Because when it does, even a small, unassuming video can create a story that people will remember for years. The Canadian singer's journey in the Philippines isn't just about fame. It's about humanity, music, and the invisible thread that links us all through shared emotion. And that, my friends, is a story worth listening to, in full, from beginning to end. Every view, every comment, every share, it's part of the story, part of the connection. And that connection? It's timeless.